Alright, thank you so much for tuning back into another reaction video. My name is Chris.
My name is Sam.
And we are part of a band called Offset
Era.
Alright, well thank you so much for tuning back in, and as you see in the title, we're doing VOB again. Woo!
Yeah!
We just got done checking out School Revolution.
And it was fantastic.
It was so good. It's so groovy and metally and grungy all at the same time.
Went places I did not expect, but was pleasantly surprised to hear.
It was so good. The way that they presented themselves in that, it kind of had a Western vibe with like the punk rock mobilia and everything, but with the hijabs, so pretty cool. Our first VOB video, please
allow me to play music, was fantastically received.
Yes, that one did very well. We had lots of comments in there. It spawned a few other different band videos as well, not just more VOB, but actually we got a Ginger video from those suggestions as well. So,
yep, so go check those out.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're done with this one.
Yeah, go check those out when you're done watching these if you haven't seen those ones already. A couple comments were School Revolution, which we have done. There was a couple other ones we may take a look at in the next few weeks, but one of them that caught our attention was a cover that they did. We decided to go with the
Enter Sandman.
Yeah, we decided to go with the Metallica cover because we just think that would be fun to watch.
I love Metallica.
I loved Metallica's Black Album. So Black Album came out around the 90s? 80s?
1991.
Yeah, so Black Album came out in the 90s. When it hit, it was a big deal.
I mean, it debuted #1 and still sells 5,000–6,000 copies a week.
So Metallica,
in this day and age where CDs don't sell anymore.
Right. We always like to look at the comments and just discuss what we see from the video before we get started. But it looks like it's got 3 million views.
3.2 million views in just 9 months.
That's not very long time to get that many views, so it must be pretty awesome.
This was a live video shot in France.
Don't ask us to say the name. We'll put the description of the original video like we always do in our description, so you can go to that video if you want to see all of the details. Take a look at some comments if we can find anything.
I'm a huge Metallica fan. I have tremendous respect for James Hetfield. Me too. This cover was great. It's understandable the vocals are different being an all-girl group, but still great. And the guitar and drum work was among some of the best I've heard. And I've seen Metallica, Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, among others, many times over.
I think this funny. Is this the
finally hear the bass in a Metallica song?
Very cool that they've been able to transcend so many boundaries within countries, that people from all over the world are checking these girls out. So that's pretty awesome and pretty impressive. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to flip on and get our headsets ready. Everyone say it with me. And here we are. In the corner.
Yep.
You like us. You like us in the corner, don't you?
Boy, you get over to the corner and... Yeah.
All right, without further ado, VOB, Enter Sandman, Metallica cover. We know this is live, so Metallica cover live. Here we go. Back in all the way, and let's go. Yeah, I'm ready to rock!
Okay. And roll.
Me too! And then she's, you ready to rock? Let me drink my water bottle.
Hydration is essential.
It is. I love the unicorn balloon.
Oh, that's so cool.
This is Enter Sandman from Metallica.
Woo!
I love that SG.
It sounds like an SG, really twangy, kind of like a Telecaster. I'm pretty sure she's playing this with less toms. Because I think Lars has more than that.
Yeah, for the recording, yeah.
Not missing a beat there.
Nope.
think it's a different.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I don't want to be a stickler, but when it comes to covers, we just happen to know things are supposed to be a certain way.
Yeah.
So she's doing more of a shuffle beat for that. Boom,
Yeah, for the
cat,
chorus.
Boom, cat, boom.
I mean, in the context of that 3-piece, you know, they're able to gel it and groove together and still make it work.
Yeah.
But I've listened to Enter Sandman
1,000 times, a trillion times.
somewhere in between 1,000 and 1,000,000,000,000. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I know that for the chorus, you know, what Lars does is, you know, it's a very standard, you know, 4 on the floor kind of beat.
Right.
So this is kind of a deviation, but at the same time, you know,
their interpretation.
When you're doing a cover, you know, you don't want to do everything, you know, note for note. You want to add a little bit of your own originality and flair to it. To add your own character to it and your own soul, a little bit of your own soul to it when you're covering a song like that.
Absolutely agree.
To you know, just
interesting though.
Yeah.
I just like to point it out. It's nothing bad.
No, I dig it.
It's really neat, and it really fits more of their groovy type of.
It
feel.
does.
So
you know,
back it up a little bit so we can listen to that.
Yeah, it doesn't screw up the timing, and it adds a cool kind of spice to it.
Yeah,
so to speak.
Agreed. Let's move back a little bit here, and from here.
Yeah,
here he goes right here.
Her drum kit is very minimalist.
I actually think I like that better. Because it swings.
It does swing. I like that. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll always go more.
Definitely got the busy hi-hat down.
Yeah.
Part of it. Oh, it's playing lead right there.
Oh, that's really cool.
Not an easy song to play and sing.
No. A lot more going on than I think people really initially realize. Enter Sandman. Oh, that's different.
Oh yeah,
that's different.
Oh, I love it though.
Yeah. Oh.
She's got a good tone on the bass.
Yeah. Yeah, very well rounded. A lot of good solid low end, but a good punch too. That was a really cool breakdown what they just did there.
I was wondering how they're gonna do this part. Oh yeah, there we go.
There we go. No way. And justice for bass.
Oh my god. That's a great comment. What was I gonna say? I love the bass part. I mean, it was nice that she got a chance to play. Oh, I was gonna say I wish that the bass was a little higher in the mix.
Yeah,
it seems like it's a little. She's got more of a fluffier tone. Rather, I mean, and it doesn't matter what I think, but I tend to like more high attack bass tone.
Yeah.
So you could hear a little bit more, and she's playing with her fingers on top of that.
So it already is naturally a little bit more of a
fluffier sound, for fat sound,
so to speak.
Yeah, I call it fluffy. I don't know. And when you're playing with pick, it's really sharp and like have a lot of attack.
Yeah, a lot more of a sense of attack.
Right.
That's why I prefer playing with the pick.
Right, but when she's doing the low end stuff, when she's behind her, it sounds perfect. But I wish someone would have said, "Hey, let's give this girl a little bit of a bump for that part. Let's give that bass a little bit more time to shine." I'm going to back it up just a little bit, right here, and we're not going to talk over it. I promise. Maybe we'll. Here we go.
I promise nothing.
On the toms. Here we go. bass.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I really would. I mean, obviously she's fantastic, but I just wish that it was just a little bit brighter and a little bit higher in the mix.
What was that?
The bass solo. I get what you were saying. I really wish that
you could hear more, because she was doing so much with her fingers you can't really see.
Yeah, just a little bit more, just a little bit higher in the mix to where it's not overbearing, but also add a little bit of treble.
Yeah, and that's just a subjective thing that some people like. I mean, some people.
I'm just speaking out of personal preference. I like treble.
Yep.
Not too much though.
That's why I like jazz basses. They have a lot of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Again with the jazz bass.
Jazz. Give the girl a jazz bass. She'll be fine. Here we go.
Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
And if I die before I wake, pray the Lord my soul to take.
Pray the Lord my soul to take.
Hush, little baby, don't
Say a word, and never mind that noise you heard. It's just the beast under your bed.
in your box and
Good. There's that shuffle beat again.
I like how she stays consistent to it. You know, keeps the shuffle throughout the chorus instead of going back to the standard 4-on-the-floor one. It really cements it and really makes the cover song, you know, theirs.
Yeah. All right. That was awesome.
Wow.
Flip back over here. Okay, we just got done watching VOB enter Sandman, the Metallica cover, and that was really awesome. I'm glad they made it their own.
Yeah.
The shuffle beat was the biggest deviation that I heard as far as like the drumming part of it goes.
Yeah.
And then they had that during like the
They made their own breakdown for that instead of just going into the usual guitar solo.
Yeah.
You know, they added that breakdown, and you know there was a guitar solo and then there was a part for the bass. And that really just adds like a whole different dimension to it.
Yeah, I like how they made it their own and they stuck close enough to it so you knew exactly what song it was, but
they added enough original elements to make it interesting.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, like I really do appreciate that they added all those original elements to it.
Yeah, definitely got to show themselves as players, you know.
Yeah.
And the original, I think the solo that she played was completely original. I don't think that was ever in the original either. So.
I mean, I think there were some parts that were like
similar,
close enough to what Kirk did in his lead parts.
Yeah, he did. She did the hookier parts, like
yeah.
All right, well, that was VOB again. Enter Sandman Metallica cover. If you like that reaction, please let us know. Put a comment in if you want to hear us do anything else, whether it's VOB, whether it's a related band. We're happy to check out new music.
Absolutely.
We are Offset Era. We are a three-piece pop punk band from Cape Coral, Florida. We have new music on the horizon coming out on May 29th. We have local shows coming up around the Fort Myers, Cape Coral area.
Yep.
If you are interested or you happen to be in Florida, look us up. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram.
Drop by and say hello.
Absolutely. We'd love to see some new faces at our shows, especially if you'd come and tell us, hey, we watched your reaction and then we came to your show. That would be interesting to hear.
Yeah.
Exactly what you guys think of us in person. If you go to our page and go to playlist, I have created a Offset Era all original playlist that will be some of the best videos that are worth watching. I want to thank you again for subscribing, for liking, for commenting, for being awesome and suggesting all of the great things you guys have suggested. And keep an eye out. We'll be doing more videos throughout the next few weeks, and just keep them coming with the suggestions. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Thank you so much for choosing Offset Era for your reaction needs, and we'll be back with the next one. See ya.